Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 funny Disney moments that will never get old. Number 10. Anything Olaf Says, Frozen franchise. We know what you're thinking, but we couldn't choose just one moment. Olaf's childlike and curious nature, paired with voice actor Josh Gad's impeccable timing and improvisational skills, makes for comedy gold. From the minute he meets Anna and Kristoff and Sven, it's obvious we're in for a good time. And it isn't long before he reveals his favorite season through song. Summer. He keeps the hilarity up in the sequel, too. When I Am Older is a tune every adult giggles at. His search for the non-existent Samantha is genius.
No, it's Samantha.
Number 9. Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. Monsters, Inc. How do you cover your tracks when you get caught arguing about something super secret? You pretend you're rehearsing for a musical, of course.
Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me.
At least, that's what Mike and Sully do to hide the fact that they have a human kid named Boo in their care. The characters are obviously making the whole thing up. And it's pure, catchy entertainment for us.
Sully, you're not supposed to name it.
The fact that there's a version of the film's credits that includes the production being performed for real is just the cherry on top. Honestly though, we're still waiting for the official Broadway premiere of Put That Thing Back Where It Came From, or so help me. Number 8. Timon and Pumbaa as distractions. The Lion King. The Lion King is one of Disney's darker, more somber movies, but that doesn't mean there aren't instances of comic relief. This one comes courtesy of our favorite meerkat and warthog duo, Timon and Pumbaa.
What do you want me to do, dress and drag and do the hula?
Cue the cut to him doing exactly that while singing a completely absurd tune to boot. Is there anyone who can watch this scene with a straight face? Maybe, but we've certainly never met them. Number 7. Where's my supersuit? The Incredibles. We've all been there. You're looking for a specific outfit, but it's not in its usual spot. In Frozone's case, that outfit just happens to be his supersuit.
Where's my supersuit?
On the surface, it's a simple setup. But the exchange itself is one of the most side-splittingly hilarious things we've ever seen. Everything from the way he screams the question to the iconic attitude she replies with from off-screen feels like a masterclass in comedy.
What do you need to know?
I need it!
Number 6. The princess scene. Ralph breaks the internet. Funnily enough, you could say this scene broke the internet. When Vanellope ends up in a room full of iconic Disney princesses, official and honorary, a truly unforgettable affair plays out. As they interrogate and ultimately get to know Vanellope, they cleverly unpack and expertly mock a bunch of tropes and gender stereotypes that often permeate fairy tales.
Do people assume all your problems got solved because a big, strong man showed up?
Yes, what is up with that?
She is a princess!
Even better, most, though not all of the characters are voiced by their original actors. Number 5. Hades' endless supply of sass. Hercules. As far as Disney villains go, Hades is definitely among the funniest. He has a slew of quotable moments that get us chuckling. Half the time, it's not even what he's saying so much as how he's saying it. Shout out to James Woods for the flawless voice performance. One of our favorite examples of his sass comes when Meg is trying to convince him that Hercules is different and would never hurt her like her ex did. As you can imagine, Hades is not convinced, and he lets her know it.
This one is different. He's honest and he's sweet.
Please.
He would never do anything to hurt me.
He's a guy.
Number 4. Mushu rants about honor. Mulan. We've come to expect pure hilarity from Eddie Murphy, but he exceeds our wildest expectations as Mushu. The Little Red Dragon's personality is larger than life, as evidenced by his and Mulan's first meeting. He does not take kindly to being compared to a lizard, for one. And when the protagonist knocks him to the floor after he brings up his ability to see through her armor, he goes on about honor, or dishonor to be exact.
All right, that's it. Dishonor. Dishonor on your whole family.
It's loud, it's nonsensical, it's chaotic. In other words, it's the ideal recipe for endless laughs. Number 3. The DMV Sloths. Zootopia. They're icons, they're scholars, they're sloths who work for the DMV, of course. That's the Department of Mammal Vehicles, FYI. This scene works on so many levels. Naturally, it pokes fun at how long it takes to get things done at the Department of Motor Vehicles. Nick's buddy Flash, yes, that is his real name, in particular steals the show. Each slow movement and dragged out word has us living, crying from cackling so much.
T.
HD03.
The fact that Judy is so frustrated she could burst somehow makes the whole thing even more comical. Number 2. Aladdin meets Genie. Aladdin. They say first impressions are everything. Genie definitely got that memo and doesn't disappoint when Aladdin lets him out of the lamp. The sidekick is hilariously extravagant in everything he does, and his formal introduction is no exception. Indeed, the first words out of his mouth are pure comedic goodness.
10,000 years will give you such a crick in the neck.
He keeps the humor coming from there, delivering epic impressions and quotes. By the end, he practically has us on the floor in stitches, struggling to breathe. Number 1. Pull the lever, Kronk. The Emperor's New Groove. The villainous Yzma and her clueless henchman Kronk provide us with some truly rib-tickling moments throughout The Emperor's New Groove, but this one takes the cake. The duo need to get to the secret lab, so she gives him a straightforward order, except in true Kronk fashion, he doesn't get it quite right. Hearing Yzma scream as she falls is endlessly entertaining. You could watch the scene 1,000 times, and it never gets less amusing or farcical.
Pull the lever, Kronk.